guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you how I helped this family relocate here from Seattle to a house that they didn't know anything about San Diego. And I met them here on YouTube, just like I meet a lot of my clients. And we began the search with sitting down and discussing really what's important to them. They were an urban young couple with 2 kids, and they really wanted to be in an area that suited them. The house that they chose to go look at was really awesome in an area called La Mesa, and it was beautiful. It had this gorgeous, like, half an acre to it, and although it was very rustic and really they liked it, after kind of watching them walk through that house, I realized that was probably a little too much for them to maintain with 2 small children. And this may be a house for when the kids were bigger. So we really discussed it. We went through, what we liked about the house, what they felt really called to. I really watched, them light up. Then we went to another house, and although they really liked that one, I could see they were not really that sure about the neighborhood. And so after spending some time with them, my process always is to kind of just get a real sense for people and then understand where that person, belongs. It's kind of almost an energetic match because each area has its own way of being, right? So each neighborhood is its own unique place. And so I took them over to an area called Rolando, which is pretty close to the college area. It's still got some hipness, it's still got some urbanness. You can still get to great restaurants, but it has a really cute suburban feel to it. And this house just had this bright window and a great yard, and the kids walked in and they just felt really at home. And I could see my clients light up, and this became the house that they were going to purchase. Well, during the escrow process, although we buy a house as is, if there's major issues, we can negotiate. So this house had been owned by a family that the mom had bought it for their kids, and the kids had since moved on. And the house had some remodeling, but it had some foundation issues that had been repaired, so we looked at that. The biggest issue was that there was a terrible roof, and the roof was shot. It was terrible. So we went back and we negotiated almost $30,000 in cost for repairs for the client so they could replace their roof and a couple of other plumbing issues that they had. This was huge because that was going to give them the money that they needed. Also, they had to sell their house in Seattle, and this was right when the market was shifting, and we were in escrow in this house, and their house wasn't selling, and we were almost going to lose this house, or they were going to have to pay a higher interest rate than they were going to. And we really had to come up with a unique strategy to extend the escrow on this house and negotiate that so they could get into sell their house there in Seattle and then get into the house here. So long story short, I came up with some really unique ways to get them this house at the lower interest rate, negotiate over $30,000 in repair credits, and now they are here, relocated, and starting to unpack and enjoy their lives. I've helped them find some schools and get more acclimated to the area. So if this sounds like you, and you're either relocating or you need to move into a house, and you need somebody who's a little outside the box and who can strongly negotiate for you and really, really can take the whole picture of you in, please contact me, call or text me anytime. I would absolutely love to talk to you.